It's been a blockbuster Sunday today. Results for the semi-finals are out. Four major verdicts have been completely changed the rules of the game. Let's first take a look at the national capital and what a sensational victory for Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party. AAP has literally redefined Indian politics, proving that a party of the people and by the people can change the rules of the game. The Aam Aadmi Party managed a shocking 28 seats in the 70-member assembly. The BJP, falling short of the halfway mark, was left stranded at 32. But the biggest upset, the Congress being reduced to just 8 after 15 years of power.
अरविंद ने एक अच्छा किया कि जीरो से ये लड़ाई लड़ी और कम से कम 24 सीटें, वो अंदाजा लगाया था लोगों ने कि 18 मिलेगी, लेकिन 24 दो कदम आगे बढ़े।
ये मेरी जीत नहीं है, ये नई दिल्ली विधानसभा के लोगों की जीत है।
A sweeping statement on the political landscape. A sign of change, a sensational debut. When they started out 9 months ago, Arvind Kejriwal and his party were dismissed as non-starters. Their critics are now eating their words.
Look at these people, they are saying for a first timer, those who challenge the establishment, right now it is a moment of glory for them. They are saying that even if they are the principal opposition in Delhi, they will make sure that the politics of the city, not only of the city but also of the country, changes. That is what the message is from here.
It was a moment of vindication for the party that largely fought a door-to-door campaign promising to clean up politics. The political greenhorn wiping out the 15-year-old Congress government from the national capital.
वो नतीजे ये दिखाते हैं कि जनता बीजेपी, कांग्रेस और इन पार्टियों की भ्रष्ट राजनीति से तंग आ चुकी है। और अगर ये पार्टियां नहीं बदली तो जनता इन पार्टियों को बदल देगी और जनता इन पार्टियों को उखाड़ के फेंक देगी।
The victory has been sweeter for Arvind Kejriwal, who threw a direct challenge at three-time Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit by contesting against her from the New Delhi constituency. Kejriwal ousted Sheila from this constituency that registered a 70% voter turnout.
Not many would have expected of such a stunning performance and a stunning debut by Arvind Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party. Sheila Dikshit has been dropped in her own constituency, which she occupied for almost 15 years, by none other than Arvind Kejriwal. The writing on the wall is very clear. The Aam Aadmi knows whom to vote for.
Despite being plagued with allegations of black money being used in their campaigning to the sting operation involving their leaders, the party overcame the stumbling blocks to stun its opponents.
Look at the fear that both the party ranks felt. Look at the cadres. Look at the real fight that Aam Aadmi Party put up. Look at the volunteers. It's amazing how they got up and they worked without any money. I think this itself is a great victory.
For the volunteers of the party, many of whom left behind jobs to jump into the movement, it was a vote for change.
Unbelievable! ये तो ऐसी चीज है कि 12 महीने पुरानी पार्टी ने नाक में दम करके रखा है 65 साल पुरानी पार्टियों के।
With its stupendous launch into politics, opposition parties will now find it difficult to write off the Aam Aadmi Party in the run-up to 2014.
Aam Aadmi Party has defied all poll pundits with its impressive debut. They have upset all electoral calculations and can no longer be ignored. Arvind Kejriwal has truly emerged out of the shadows of Anna's movement, have shown that he can lead a political charge and is now all set to have a say in how Delhi is ruled. In New Delhi with camera person Satyendra Bhati, Ankit Tyagi for Headlines Today.
An exciting election and a nail-biting finish. But is Delhi now headed for president's rule? Both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are reluctant to stake claim. The Saffron Party especially falling agonizingly short of a majority. BJP's Chief Ministerial candidate Harsh Vardhan spoke to Headlines Today's Rahul Kanwal a short while back. Listen in.
3 short. You can't poach from Arvind Kejriwal's party without attracting the provisions of the anti-defection law. Does that in totality mean that Harsh Vardhan cannot be the next Chief Minister of Delhi, sir?
You see, that's not my way of politics. You see, if the people have not given me enough numbers to form the government, I am not interested in forming the government by getting some people from here and some people from there. Unless somebody is willing, that's something else. But I think we will prefer to sit in the opposition and continue to serve the people of Delhi.
Arvind Kejriwal is the man of the moment, making a sensational debut into Indian politics, defeating three-time Chief Minister and Congress heavyweight Sheila Dikshit in her own constituency with a margin of 60% votes. The Aam Aadmi Party's symbol and its humble origins have proven for the first time that a People's Party is truly possible. Here's a look at the AAP phenomena.
The sweeping broom of democracy has made its presence felt in the Delhi Assembly elections, and Arvind Kejriwal has proved his detractors wrong. From day one, elections 2013 have been different in Delhi state because it was no longer the usual two-cornered contest between the Congress and the BJP, but a three-way battle along with the Aam Aadmi Party for gaining the people's confidence.
The Aam Aadmi Party needs to be congratulated for, if you will, changing the dynamics of the Delhi election. And we'll have to wait and see whether they change the dynamics of the Lok Sabha election. But certainly they have changed the dynamics of the Delhi election.
It all began with the Aam Aadmi Party announcing its arrival in the most dramatic fashion possible. Unlike the new political entity that they are, they proved themselves to be no fledglings when it came to the political battlefield.
पूरे ढांचे को उल्टा करना पड़ेगा। नेता और अफसर आगे से सीधे जनता को रिपोर्ट करना चालू करें, ऐसे ढांचे की हम परिकल्पना करते हैं।
The day of the elections, there was already the rumbling of change. It began with a large number of first-time voters coming out and exercising their franchise.
It is our right, and you should vote for the right party, for the honest party.
It is our right, our duty. We have to come forward.
अच्छा लगा पहली बार वोट करके.
It is very important that we make our vote count. Important है so that good candidates come up and कुछ change हो possibly.
In something unprecedented, polling time had to be extended till 8:30 p.m. from the normal closing of 5 p.m. Delhi shed its dubious reputation of being apathetic to elections, and Kejriwal and his Aam Aadmi Party were quick to claim credit.
मैं चुनाव नहीं लड़ रहा, जनता चुनाव लड़ रही है और इस बार जनता मन बना चुकी है कि भ्रष्ट व्यवस्था को उखाड़ के फेंकना है।
कंफर्टेबल जो जोन है पॉलिटिशियंस का, जो सारी राजनीति एक हो जाती है, सारी पार्टियां, इसको तोड़ने के लिए हमने विचार किया कि अगर करप्शन का बड़ा फेस शीला दीक्षित और हम उनके खिलाफ लड़ रहे हैं, तो अरविंद केजरीवाल जो हमारा सबसे मानक क्रेडिबल फेस है, वो सीधे जाकर हेड ऑन लेगा और इस हेड ऑन को यूथ ने बहुत स्वीकार करा। उन्होंने कहा दिस इज कॉल्ड पॉलिटिक्स।
It is wrong to state, or maybe partly in error to state, that the turnout increase in Delhi is because of the Aam Aadmi Party, but clearly unambiguously they've changed the dynamics and the tenor of the debate in Delhi.
I know Arvind Kejriwal, obviously most popularly.
I know of Arvind Kejriwal.
Arvind Kejriwal I know.
साथियों, अब एक जिम्मेदार सरकार की क्या जिम्मेदारी थी? जनता की आज जीत हुई है।
In the initial days of the party, it seemed that Arvind was AAP and AAP was just Arvind. He was everywhere, from leading marches to challenging Sheila Dikshit to an open debate, to unearthing government scams in televised exposés. But slowly and surely, the AAP started padding up its ranks with key lieutenants. Meet Prashant Bhushan, senior advocate, became a familiar face as the chief litigant in the famous 2G case. Son of Shanti Bhushan, he has emerged as the slayer of the corrupt through his numerous PILs. Shazia Ilmi, former TV news anchor, now unsurprisingly the party spokesperson on TV, contested the R.K. Puram seat in South Delhi.
So it's okay to do Andolan from outside, but unless and until you get inside and be a part of system, you can change it.
Another former journalist in the AAP's front ranks is Manish Sisodia, contested from Patparganj in East Delhi.
अभी लोकतंत्र में, हमारे लोकतंत्र के नाम पे जो ढकोसला इन्होंने चला रखा है, जिसको ये लोकतंत्र कह रहे हैं, उसमें सड़क के आंदोलनों को जगह ठीक से है नहीं।
Yogendra Yadav, who as psephologists decoded many an election result, is now in the thick of things for the party as strategist and ideologue. Kumar Vishwas, a poet and performer and now a full-time member of Aam Aadmi Party and a member of the party executive.
भारत धीमे-धीमे बदल रहा है, दिल्ली उसकी कुंजी है उस परिवर्तन की।
These are the faces that front the party, but the fact that the structure of AAP is different from the more established political outfits has helped the party's first electoral outing, with thousands of volunteers who work behind the scenes, providing the lifeblood to the movement.
The ragtag bunch at Ramlila Maidan has now solidified into a group that simply cannot be ignored. The slogan of change given by Aam Aadmi Party is now louder than ever before.
At the party office, their day began early. Each team's function was clearly defined. The experienced strategists devised the party's outreach and campaign program at daily meetings. There was also the much talked about NRI brigade in a parallel huddle. They were assigned responsibilities based on their area of expertise or interest. Sandeep Bisht decided to turn inactive on his London job until the AAP comes to power. Munish Raizada came back from the US to be part of a 20-strong team of expats who tried to figure out how the best practices from abroad could help AAP win Delhi.
The whole logic is that I want to align with political process to bring a clean governance in India.
And then there is this aged professor from London. Now in retirement, he was an active campaigner on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party.
I have been yearning for this opportunity to come my way for a very long time, ever since I've been 35 years of age. The only thing is that I never got the opportunity. So when I saw Anna Hazare's movement, that I thought was going to certainly provide me with a reason to go. So I waited. And then came Arvind Kejriwal, and he then said that any NRIs who wish to come to Delhi and help us with this cause is more than welcome. So I thought, well, this is my chance.
But the backbone of the AAP in Delhi have been these youngsters. The average age being 30, they decided that rather than chill with their friends at the neighborhood joint, they were better off doing their bit by jumping into the heat of political campaigning. They were ubiquitous across Delhi, with their Aam Aadmi cap statement, canvassing door to door or in public spaces, or in office, coordinating with the media and the volunteers.
No one will contest the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party has its campaign strategy down pat. They're aggressive and in your face.
To win votes, Kejriwal had to be the man next door. No fancy clothes for this former Class 1 officer of the Government of India. Not even the safari suit. An inexpensive-looking shirt? Check. A pair of trousers that can charitably be called nondescript? Check. A pair of sandals that have seen better days? Check. Unkempt hair, a day-old stubble. This is the street fighter Neta that the AAP introduced to the voting public. This is the new political leader of today. One that looks like the Aam Aadmi that his party is named for and after.
All symbols convey your ideology. People don't read your manifesto. They look at you. They see that topi, "Main hu Aam Aadmi." They see your conduct. They look at Arvind Kejriwal and say, this man could be next door.
ever there was an easily transmitted ideology, it was the cap that did the trick. Written on the cap spotted by every party worker, I am the common man, I want Purna Swaraj, self-rule. The road to Purna Swaraj is paved with noble intentions but questionable tactics. Kejriwal hit the headlines with his shock and awe campaign, regularly attacking corruption.
हम यहाँ पे राजनीति करने के लिए नहीं आए, राजनीति साफ करने के लिए आए हैं।
Corporate?
ये वाला चुनाव ईमानदारी वर्सेस बेईमानी के फ्लैंक पे लड़ा जाएगा और लड़ा जा रहा है।
His press conference activism was supplemented with guerrilla warfare. Think the Bijli costs too much? Don't pay the electricity bills. Dare the Bijli company turn off your power supply? The messiah of the people would be clambering up the electricity pole to restore the connection right back. But where does one draw the line?
His campaign, in nutshell, can be summed up in one line: Delhi complimentary. Now, you know, governance cannot be complimentary. Governance has to be good, has to be clean, transparent. But you have to pay for the services that you seek.
You may fault his tactics, but Kejriwal and company have managed to get the pulse of the people, at least in Delhi. Every time something happened in the city, the AAP was there, not only providing a shoulder to cry on, but also taking up the cause. Justice for Pavitra Bharadwaj, the lab assistant who was driven to suicide by a sexual predator boss, being only the latest example.
Even if these issues are better articulated by those belonging to the middle classes, these are issues that concern large numbers of people. So in that sense, the Aam Aadmi Party has been able to latch on these issues which matter to large numbers of people.